Next one, review part B, question 30. So I'm going to add these fractions. So if I look, the bottoms are not the same, the denominators. So I'm going to make them the same. So I'm going to write 3 over 8 plus 1 over 5. So first I have to go, okay, these need to be the same. So 8 times 5 equals 40. So I'm going to cut these cakes into 40. And my answer is also going to be at a 40. Okay. So then I go, okay. Pick a different color. I go 8 times 5 is 40. So I'm going to put a 5 here. 8 times 5 is 40. And I use the same number here. 3 times 5 is 15. Okay, so now I do this. 5 times what is 40? 5 times 8 is 40, so I'm going to put an 8 here. 5 times 8 is 40, 1 times 8 is 8. So now it's add. Now, I just cover this and I go, oh, that's an easy question, because this is 40, this is 40. The cakes are cut into the same size slices. Each cake was cut into 40. Then I just go 15 plus 8. What's 15 plus 8? 23. So I go, oh, it's 23 over 40. But don't stop there. Check to see if you can make it more simple. 23 over 40. Oops, 23 over 40. Nah, that's as simple as it can go. So here I go 23 over 40. So now I have to subtract. I'm going to do the same thing. But look, these denominators, the numbers on the bottom, are not the same. So I have to make them the same. So I'm going to go 9 over 10, subtract 3 over 4. These need to be the same. So I'm going to go, oops, 10 times 4 equals 40. So I'm going to cut each cake into 40. And the answer is also going to be cut into 40. Okay, so now 10 times what is 40? 10 times 4 is 40, so 9 times 4 is 36. I always use the same numbers here to make an equivalent, an equal fraction. So now, 4 times what is 40? 4 times 10, so I'm going to go 10. I use the same number here. 4 times 10 is 40, so 3 times 10 is 30. This is an equivalent, an equal fraction to that. So now it's subtract. 36 subtract 30 is 6. Okay, because it's subtract 36 subtract 30, and I don't change the 40 because it's saying the cakes are cut into 40, but I have to check to see if I can make this more simple. Ah, yes, there. So then we just put here 3 over 20. Okay, 32. Well, it's just another adding. So, but here the denominators are not the same, so I'm going to make them the same. So 4 over 5 plus 4 over 15. So these are different, so I'm going to have to make them the same. So 5 times 15 equals, I don't know what that is, 75. So I'm going to cut each cake into 75. And the answer is also going to be in 75. Okay. 5 times what is 75? 5 times 15 is 75. So I'm going to put 15 here, 15 here. 5 times 15 is 75. 4 times 15 is 60. Now, same thing. 5 times what is 15 times what? 15 times 5 is 75, so now I'm going to use 5. 4 times 5 is 20. Was it add or subtract? Add. So now I just cover this up and I go, oh, each cake is cut into 75, so I can just go 60 plus 20 is 80. Now I have to check to see if I can make this more simple. So 80 over 75. There, 6 over 15. But let's reduce your answer to lowest terms. And it says keep it as a simplified fraction. So they want to keep it like this. They don't want you to write it mixed. Okay, they'll say write it as a mixed fraction if they want a mixed fraction. Okay, last question. add and simplify. So here the denominators are different, so I have to make them the same. So 1 over 9 plus 1 over 6. So these are different. So I'm just going to go 9 times 6 equals 54. So I'm going to cut each cake into 54. Oops, 54. And the answer is also going to be in 54 because I'm cutting each cake into 54, so it's still going to be cut into 54. Times, times. 9 times what is 54? 9 times 6. I'm going to go 6, 6. 9 times 6 is 54, so 1 times 6 is 6. 6 times 9 is 54. 6 times 9. There. Now I just cover this up. Just add, yeah. 54. Each cake is cut into 54, which is the same, so I just can go 6 plus 9 is 15. But then I have to check if I can make it more simple. Let's check to see if I can make it more simple. 15 over 54. Ah, yes. Because it says simplify, so I always have to make it simple. Let's check with our calculators to see if we are correct. Yep, we are correct. So always check with your with the calculator to see if you're correct when you're adding and subtracting, multiplying and dividing fractions.